We've got the management now of BEML with us, Mr. Hota, the Chairman and Managing Director. Given the kind of rise we've seen on the order book and the outlook going forward, let's discuss that with him. Mr. Hota, thanks so much for joining us. An all-time high, that's where your order book stands. Does the overall pipeline continue to remain strong on the back of large orders from the mining business as well as from metro coach orders? Talk to us about the growth trajectory there.
Yeah, at the moment my order book is almost 9,000 crores plus. I'm expecting another 1,000 crores from Mumbai Metro, the optional 126 cars. Plus in the defense, I'm expecting another 1,500 crores. And there are a whole lot of other order book in the pipeline for Metro to the tune of 5,000 crores. Mining, I expect orders to the tune of another maybe 1,000, 1,200 crores. But what happens is part of this order book is going to get executed during the year. So my order book by the end of the year should be at least 12,000 crores after having executed the orders.
Sure. Did revenues in the defense segment decline on lower demand as well as a delay in obtaining clearances? And would these hurdles continue to persist?
No, see, it's like this that certain issues we had with respect to the bulk production clearance of Sarvatra, and we have a big order for armored recovery vehicle. We are awaiting resolution of some issues. So I expect those to get resolved soon. So I don't think there's anything stuck with the MOD. And Metro, as I told you, there's a lot of traction. We are doing well. And mining and construction also. There's a good ordering expected from the coal companies, which takes about 50 to 60% of our entire mining and construction. So net this year looks very good for us.
Fair enough, Mr. Hota. Good morning. Do you think that the margin pressures may persist due to the lower revenue target and even high raw material prices?
See, actually, last year we had increased material cost because last year we had some subcontract job where the pressure on the material was not there. So it's just a minor, pressure. And this year I expect when we are going to be crossing at least 4,000 to 4,200 crores, our overheads will get distributed over a larger number, and my wage cost percentage to the total VOP has also come down from 30% 2 years back to 22% this year, even after giving a wage revision to officers and workmen. So I expect the margins to be much better compared to last year.
All right, so that's on the margin picture. Now, despite the large outstanding orders, though, order execution is expected to be low at about 3,000 crores in FY20, lower than 3,481 crores in FY19. Is this a concern? Because analysts are saying that much of the company's progress will depend on actual execution of these orders. So, should one be worried?
See, when you get a metro order, you can only execute it based on the timeline that is given by the customer. Last year, the year that just went by, I did 3,400 crores plus, which is the highest ever turnover BEML has ever achieved. This year, I'm expecting to increase by at least another 20%. So that should be about 4,200 crores. The pressure on margins, I don't think there is any pressure on the margins, except to say that earlier I had 83% of the business from open competition, now it is 87%. The marketplace is very competitive. And if I have to get the metro orders, I have to quote very competitively. If you don't get the orders, your overheads anyway are there. So we have to look at that. So one way of improving your margins is to see that your suppliers, you are able to sort of negotiate with them, do some target pricing, and see that you get better, rates.
What about the expected rise in the mining activity? Mining firms are looking at increasing output and investments in the equipment area. How will that affect your order book and what is there in the current pipeline?
Yeah, so the mining companies, the coal companies are looking at increasing the coal from 0.7 billion to 1 billion. So consequently, they will have to look at shopping list, and we expect to garner a fair amount of that. This year in the mining and construction segment, we are looking at an overall turnover of almost 1900 crores. Plus, there would be some high-end equipments of the 150-ton dump truck, the 190-ton dump truck, the electrical excavator 180-ton, which we have supplied. So that should help us to, shore up our numbers there. So 1900 crores on the mining and construction, another 1900 crores should be on the rail and metro. And as far as the defense is concerned, I would expect it to be at least 800 crores. So which means 38 plus 8, 46, but I am giving you a guidance of 4200.
With the huge spending in defense and railways to continue, will that drive the growth, because metro rail is turning out to be the big revenue stream for the company?
See, at the moment, as I said, I'm executing Bangalore Metro, Calcutta Metro. I expect some orders from Delhi Metro. Mumbai Metro orders are going to start execution. I am also looking at some other metros where I have bid, maybe Pune, then Delhi Metro, some more orders. Bangalore Metro is again coming out with a tender. So this is on the metro front. As far as the rail is concerned, the railways basically have their own in-house manufacturing facilities. Now, should there be a need on their part and there should be some shortfall, BEML has the capacity to supplement that shortfall. We have supplied LHP coaches to the railways, and earlier we used to supply almost about 700 to 800 rail coaches. So we are prepared to support the railways should they need our support. The other thing that we are looking at very excitedly is that there's a rapid rail transport system, RRTS, that needs about 700 medium to high speed trains, which will be valued at almost 7,000 crores. So this is from Delhi. There are 8 lines which are going to come out, and I think 1 or 2 of them are up for grabs. So we are looking at that very closely, and we are trying to have some tie-ups with suitable partners, because this will require a different technology. Over and above that, in the high-speed train from Mumbai to Ahmedabad, we already have a tie-up with Hitachi, wherein we are looking at some value addition. Out of the total 240 coaches, 60 coaches are going to be made in India, and so Hitachi, our partner, will give us some work there.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining in, Mr. Hota, giving us a view on your overall order outlook, the individual segmental guidance, as well as what the update is with some of the orders coming in.